Okay, so let's do the introduction here. We have semifinal number 2 that will be played between Arieugon, Default, Netic, and Bonifaccio, yeah? And only 2 players will accompany Mr. Maui and also Damage into the winner bracket final, which will be played out tomorrow. And the loser bracket semifinal is also tomorrow. So good luck. Point number is still 100. We have 1 more beforehand. 4 maps. Point repartition 10, 6, 4, and 3 points. So good luck to all of them. So who will take the first 10-pointer? Very important to get a good start into the race. I think this one will be close. Bonifaccio, of course, also one of my fellow Twitch viewers, always coming in and asking me how I am. So a great guy. Maybe one of the underdogs together with Netic. Then we have Default and Arieugon, who are on P1 and 2 at the moment. Great line though from all the players. I mean, it's not that they're not that far behind actually. So Netic. Oh, both Bonifaccio and Netic with a crash. So they will not get it. Arieugon on first with a .50. Default on second. Then Netic and Bonifaccio both with the same mistake on third and fourth. Okay, so into the next round we go. We have a Default with a great start going to the Bonifaccio with the first mistake. Arieugon also not too far behind actually, as you can see. He finds himself on that third position. But there you have it. Arieugon is just extending his lead here. Great approach from him. Look at this speed here. Oh my god, what a great amount of speed here from Arieugon. And also we see Netic on second. So Default with a mistake. Bonifaccio on third. So this could be a close fight for that second place. But Arieugon just on another level. Great line though, but only quote-unquote on 0.7. So round number 3, Arieugon with a great pace here. I mean, he can close it out just in 11 rounds or something. He can definitely make it. But I think that he needs to get, yeah, not lucky, but he needs to be very consistent in order to make it. But right now, he is just, yeah, doing very well. And Arieugon has it here again, even though Netic has more speed, but it's not enough. Arieugon on first with a .60. We have Netic on second, the Bonifaccio on third, and the Default on last. Okay, next round. Coming up. And can he make the perfect map or even the perfect match here? That's looking really good for him. And also here a good start. But now Netic is leading the round here. We're going to take a look into the points after this round. Arieugon needs to push it, but gets a great approach here again into the lead. He almost goes, but he doesn't have the best amount of speed here. Also this downhill pop, and Netic had to release. So this is still not over till it's over. Netic with a more inside approach. So Arieugon has more speed. Who will get it here? Netic, Arieugon. Arieugon with 4 out of 4 here. But great round. Man, that was nice job from both players. And yeah, look at that. Nice to see that. His keyboard and cam too. Okay, I see. Maui and damage for the grand final. Who knows? Right now, Netic is on second. So Default is also one of the favorites for me. Can also get eliminated here and drop down to the loser bracket. So this will be, I think, one of the closer matches, because also Bonifaccio can do something here. Bonifaccio on the warm-up. So let's follow him, and I'm gonna drink a sip of water here. Don't read yourself down, or like don't talk yourself down there. All good. Okay, so this map, Pronto Pronto from Mr. Enisado here is the next map. Let's see if the players are going pronto, or if they are pronto, let's say like that. So good luck. Maui has WR with a 46.96. But Arieugon is only 200s away, but we are not watching the winner bracket just yet. The winner bracket final. Arieugon was very fast here. So can he close it out in just 10 rounds? Bonifaccio with the first mistake, misaligns, misjudges his line. Arieugon is leading though. Netic on second, and then we have Default on third. But Netic not with a good line, stays alive though, but Default is capitalizing from that tremendously. So Arieugon not really having a competition here in this match, and I think that Ari is also one of the players who can win it all here. So he is only one turn away from 50 out of 50 points. And this is looking good. What time will that be? 47.16. Great time. Man, he is really good on this map. Because you should not, you should think that you have, that you're doing great and not that you're doing bad. That's not a good thing to do. Never, never ever. So Arieugon, look at that, almost the double the amount of points that the second one has. What a performance. 50 out of 50 points. But eventually the 10-pointer will be up for grabs for the others if Arieugon goes through. I doubt that he will choke it. Or it's not gonna make it. So Arieugon again with a great start. Netic and Default are there. Then we have Bonifaccio has made a mistake. So we'll be between them for that top 3 here. But the question is who's getting second, because Arieugon again on another level. He could make it 6 out of 6. And this is looking good for him. Almost makes a mistake there, but he doesn't come into contact with the wall. So Arieugon with 6 out of 6. What a great performance here from Arieugon. 47.09. Bro. That is 0.1 away from WR. Arieugon is pushing it. And yo, Andy, what's up, man? Thanks for your resub. Thank you, thank you. How is it going, man? You think it's coming home tomorrow? Or you think that England is taking a beating against Italy? I actually, I don't know. I'm like, Italy is doing great. But I don't know. England also deserves it. Yeah, but England is not a KO round team. Italy on paper deserves it more, but I just hope for a good final. Because scoring against Italy is really hard. But also England has shown us that they are doing very great. But even then, if England wins, we can say that we lost in the round of 8 against the winner of the Europe. But yeah, thanks for your resub, man, and I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully doing good in England, man. So Arieugon has it here. Another victory and a 0.23, so a little bit of a slower time. 70 points for him. Netic on second, then Default on third, and Bonifaccio on last. Yeah, Ari is super consistent, that's true. That is great to see. I just hope for a good match tomorrow. Let's say like that. But I might not being able to watch it, actually. Man, Arieugon, will he do the perfect match? That's the question here. Arieugon is not making a single mistake in this match. And this is just top-notch driving from the Portuguese player here in this Portuguese Tech tournament, or Tech Cup, with a prize pool of 135 euros, so not too little actually. And I think that Arieugon is ready. 41.9 CP. What time will that be? Another 47.26. That's actually his slowest time. But man, 80 out of 80 points. 2 out of 2 perfect maps. He can close it out. And then we have Default, Bonifaccio, and Netic on second, third, and fourth. 39, 38, and 27 points. So very close for that second place, actually, between a Default and Netic. But yeah, I agree. It's very close for that last spot in the grand final. I was also thinking about that. So now we have Bimos from Silky, which is the next one. WR is, of course, from Maui, but also Arieugon with a .41, so only .13 away. 51.41. Can he close it out in 3 rounds? That would be awesome. 11 out of 11 rounds. I mean, it was yesterday me. I was playing basketball, and I had I scored, I think, 9 free shots in a row. Like really 9 in a row, and then the 10th one I missed. But then I scored like 4 or 5 again in a row. Man, I had it crazy good yesterday. Yeah, 9 in a row. That was absolutely correct. 9 out of 9 free throws. No, I'm actually not bad in basketball or like doing that, but 9 in a row was definitely something. And we also played a game, so for everyone who didn't score, we had to do push-ups. I just had to let them do like so many push-ups in this round. I had to laugh so much, but I felt so bad that I was doing the push-ups eventually as well. Okay, but let's go to the map here. Arieugon with his first mistake. Oh, that is not good. Arieugon with his first mistake, and he will not do the perfect match. Also failing number 9. It's always number 9, I tell you guys. It's always number 9 that you fail. Yesterday, I failed the 10th one, actually. Failed a free throw number 10. But yeah, who's getting 10 points here? Very, very huge point boost for the person, and it will be Netic taking it here. 500 out of Default. Then we have Bonifaccio on third. And Arieugon only with 3 points. So rip streak, only 8 wins. What a weak performance from Arieugon. No, he plays outstandingly here. Great job, though. Okay, now Default with a mistake. We see Bonifaccio, Arieugon, and Netic on that battle for that first place. But of course, Arieugon is leading yet again. Netic on second, Bonifaccio on third. But Netic can get himself some good points because Default has made that mistake. And exactly that is the case here if he survives the ending. So Netic is walking away with a good amount of points here. And I think actually that who has actually the top seed here? We have, okay, so Default has the top seed. Netic is on third seed and Bonifaccio on fourth seed. But also the other one, Yekosto. But I think those are only the Netic was the winner on the other one, and also Arieugon, and Default and Bonifaccio have gotten a second. So you're gonna read it like that. That's the thing. That's a bit different, so I just had to check that there. Okay, next round. Arieugon leading, and he can elevate himself up into the finals mode. We see Bonifaccio with 35 points. Not giving up though, but only 35 points out of 10 rounds is a little bit too little for him. So he has only scored 5 more points than he initially would do with a 3-point finish every round. So that is not too good. But of course, still very hard to play against Netic, to play against Arieugon, and also then against Default, who's also playing very well. But again, Netic is really capitalizing from that. Look at that, he gets himself another 2nd place and another good amount of points. And look at that, he's already leading here with 11 points now. So that's good for him. Reduce a bit of pressure. But of course, there's still the finalist mode that you have to clear. So Arian finalist, good luck to him. He is so far ahead. Very nice performance, and I think it will be Maui watching this match and thinking, okay, he's really ready, especially on the map beforehand. On a Pronto, Arieugon was so good on. Really, it was not good, it was so good. Like really, those were some sick times that he brought, or that he was showing us there. So Arieugon leading, and then we have Netic behind him. So beautiful driving. Netic had to readjust his line and is 0.5 away, half a second. And it looks like Arieugon has it. So what a beautiful approach. And I think also that's a good time here. Let's take a look. A 0.60. A 51.60 for Arieugon. And that is actually only 0.3 away from WR. So nice time. Arieugon is through. What a dominant performance. That was a clean performance indeed. One mistake though, but I think he's thinking about that the others can have it. So 67, 54 and 42 points. And we're gonna go to map number 4, which is not the decider. Now let's play the match on chat. What do you mean? Like, what does it mean with on chat? That he's just chatting? Or that the match is starting for them? So yeah, one warm-up before we're gonna go live again on map number 4, which is Surdo. Doom. So who will take it? That's the question, guys. Good luck to the players. Now the 10-pointer is up for grabs again. Maybe also Bonifaccio. I mean, this is never bad that a player is going out, like is dominating this match so tremendous, especially for a player like Bonifaccio, who can just lurk away with, or like walk away with some points. If both players make mistakes, he can do it, and he's not playing bad. Nice start from Bonifaccio here, as you can see, but he finds himself a little bit further behind. And we see the fight here, Default versus Netic for P number 1, and that's also the fight we're focusing on for the 2nd place battle, because Bonifaccio already so far behind Netic with a mistake though, and Default will get himself some good points. Netic, however, will stay on that 2nd place, even though he got a penalty. No! Bonifaccio with the overtake. Very important that he got that. And also a 50.64 from a Default. So 0.4 away from WR. And Default is coming closer. Only 7 points between them. Into the next round we go. Netic with a great start. The default on first though. Then we have Bonifaccio on last, but not so far behind. Great approach here from both players. Only 900ths of a second between them. But Netic with a gear down. And he touches the wall. So he's out. Default on first. And he will take it. Yes, he will. Also good ending here. Jumps so far. And with that, all of a sudden, the tables have turned. And there's only 1 point between them. Netic with 75 and Default with 74 points. Oh man, this could be close between or for the second place. Let's focus on this fight again, but Default is so far ahead again. Look at that. He is so far ahead. And he just has to save the ending in order to make it. Only one more right turn. Nexor is coming closer though. Netic is coming closer than the Nexor I'm talking about. And Default has it. Netic also finishing here, but only on second. And with that, we have Default now in second place. Okay, I see. So 84 and 81 points and the last round on this map. Last round on this map, and then we're gonna go to the next one. So very close fight for the last spot in the winner bracket final. Of course, if you lose it, then you just drop into the consolidation final, and you have to play one last match compared to the others. But I think they're gonna meet again eventually because the others looked so strong. Maui looked very good. And I think also Arieugon, they will qualify directly to it. But then it will be between Default and Netic again. But this time it's Default winning it here. Third round in a row. 94 points and a point 69. Nice. So last map switch. And I think this is it then. 87 and 94 points. Default needs second place. But let's take a little bit of a breather. Actually, we've got 2 matches in between. What do you mean? Ah, yeah. I see. Afterwards. Yeah, I think. You mean the semifinal? Yeah. They have to play that still. True. Sometimes it's a bit weird. True that. Yeah, but double elimination brackets, oh man, planning them, it's so hard, man. Really, it's so hard. Guys, I'm starving to death, actually. I'm so hungry. Oh, man. I think double elimination is the best. Also for tension. But yeah, good luck to the players. Last warm-up, and now we are going live with Saudade. Not Pronto. Pronto was actually the second map. I'm sorry. So good luck to the players. Could be the last one, but also there could be Bonifaccio winning it here. So Default versus Netic. Who will take it? Bonifaccio with a mistake. So this means that the Default is finals guaranteed. If he just stays like that. But both players have shown that they are ready on this one. Also, Netic so good on this one at the start. I think he was a bit ahead after the first map switch. And also Default here with a mistake. He just has to survive. So Netic with 97 points then. And we could have a double final situation. And Netic is taking it here. Oh man, this will be close between them. I gotta tell you that. I will tell you that. This will be very close. And now we have a finalist, which is Default. So good luck to Default. Will that be it? Or will Netic deny him? Default with a great start, but had to release there, and Netic is coming closer. So Netic into the lead, but Netic with a mistake there, and also Bonifaccio bonking into the checkpoint. So actually the pressure has gotten here to Netic, and this is most likely the GG. And Default just has to survive it here, and he is in the winner bracket final of the Portuguese Tech Cup. And yes, that is it, guys. GG. This concludes day one. Default almost touching it there. A 46.07. Okay. That is also not the fastest time that we have seen, because the W also 45.15. But still a nice performance. I think Default and Netic will meet again in the consolidation final.